Hello my friends, welcome to the start of another video. My name is Ian with Out of This World Reader, and today's video is going to be really special. But recently on the 14th, it was my birthday and I just finished this semester, fall semester, this morning. I submitted my final papers and I thought it'd be perfect to kind of celebrate finishing a semester somehow. Celebrate my birthday, turning 22. I'm feeling 22, Taylor Swift song, as well as kind of applying to all grad schools, and then just Christmas, because Christmas is next week as well. So I thought it'd be perfect to do a little book shopping. Come book shopping with me. I'm gonna go to the Barnes & Noble pretty nearby. That's about just all the bookshops nearby, sadly. There's only like one used bookstore, and I went there yesterday. And there wasn't much, sadly. There usually is something, but that day there wasn't. So I'm gonna head on down to Barnes & Noble and see what they have. I'm really excited because I haven't been in a bookstore in some time. I have no idea what I'm looking for. There's only like a couple books that I'm actually kind of hoping to find, which I'm probably gonna find them. But other than that, like, I'm just going in there and just having a blast because it's been over like a year? I can't even remember the last time I went to a bookstore. But I'm just excited to go in there and spend a little bit of my budget. I guess I'm gonna have to cut down on some food to survive, but what do we gotta do? We gotta celebrate the good times. So I'm going to head to the Barnes & Noble and take you with me. So I just got back from Barnes & Noble and I had to hold back quite a bit. There was a ton of books that I really wanted to get, and it was also pretty picked over. There was a ton of people in there trying to get last minute gifts, so I didn't get much footage in there, but I still ended up getting quite a few books, and every one of them, like choosing between all of them was really hard. The first one I got was The Promise of Blood, which is book one of the Powder Mage trilogy, and I've heard quite a bit about this. It's got like I believe like some morally gray characters, and I did like how it was kind of done in Empire of the Vampire, so I thought I'd check out more. And it almost sounds like the French Revolution, but inspired kind of like with some fantasy. So I'm really excited to kind of get to this in the new year. And they were also doing like a 50% off, like buy one get one 50% off of like new series and stuff like that. So I also got like, I guess most of these are actually, I guess all of them except for one are new starts to a series. So the next one I got was the Black Prism by Brent Weeks, and this magic system in here I've heard great things about, and I just really love unique magic systems, and I believe this one is centered around kind of like light, and one of the main characters can control all elements of the light, but the more you use it, the kind of more it uses up your life. And I've heard great things about this, and I couldn't miss out on picking up a copy. It is pretty thick, but I'm just really excited to dive into this series finally. Another series that I have been dying to get to ever since I first saw it on BookTube like 2 years ago, and it is really kind of like desert inspired, but it's kind of centered in Cairo, a Cairo inspired fantasy, and I do love just the desert. It's got Middle Eastern folklore and history, and I'm really excited to dive into it, and that is The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. Everyone kind of talks about these and recommends these books, so I'm really excited to get to it. It was also hard to find like sci-fi and stuff like that. Like sci-fi was really picked over. Like I was looking for like Red Rising, but I did find another sci-fi that I've been dying to get to for some time now, and it's been going around BookTube. A lot of people it's been gaining hype. A lot of people have been hyping it up, and that is Leviathan Wakes. I believe this is like a giant space opera, and that's about all I know about it. I know it's kind of got a little bit of our solar system as well as an outer belt or something like that, and it's very kind of multi-perspective and involves a lot of people, very complex, and I've been dying to get into more adult like sci-fi. When I was looking back this year, I only read like 1 or 2 adult sci-fi, and I do love sci-fi, so I feel like in the new year I need to just dive into this and kind of get more into sci-fi, adult sci-fi. And the last one I got was a YA fantasy. I think this is a new release as well, and it really sounded interesting, and that is Dark Rise. But it, like, what caught my eye is it's like very dark. That's I don't know what it is about me, but I've been craving like dark stories. But it says, the ancient world of magic is no more. Its heroes are dead, its halls are in ruins, and its great battles between light and dark are forgotten. Only the stewards remember, and they keep their century-long vigil, sworn to protect humanity if the Dark King ever returns. 16-year-old dock boy Will is on the run, pursued by the men who killed his mother. When an old servant tells him of his destiny to fight beside the stewards, Will is ushered into a world of magic, where he must train to play a vital role in the oncoming war against the dark. As London is threatened by the Dark King's return, the reborn heroes and villains of a long-forgotten war begin to draw battle lines. But as the young descendants of light and dark step into their destined roles, old flames are awakened. Will must stand with the last heroes of the light to prevent the dark fate that destroyed their world from returning to destroy his own. So I don't know about that, but that sounds pretty interesting, and the cover was stunning, so I couldn't miss out on it. But those were all the books I picked up. I really just enjoyed like going back to the bookstore. Just like I spent too much time in there just walking around. There's something about like going to a bookstore. I don't know, it's always kind of relieves stress for me. Just walking around, the smell of books. I don't know, just being around other people that enjoy books as well. It was a blast to be back there. But that is going to be all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed kind of going book shopping with me and buying a lot of books, this little book haul. I hope to see you in the next adventure, so please consider liking and subscribing if you did enjoy this. And it's time to leave you with a message from Ellie, who first wishes you to have a happy holidays and just have a splendid day. But she also says that adventure is out there. So I'll catch you next time. Bye.